We are here. If you're watching a repeat of this, you might want to fast forward like a minute or two. That's where we get into the meat of things. Sometimes we have technical difficulties. I actually think we almost solved everything technically, though. The only thing I want to start doing is I want to start using Elizabeth's phone to do TikTok too, because we've never tried. Oh no, to use the one that starts with a T as well. But anyway, we're out here. We've been missing in action for a day, I guess. Sorry about that. But we're out here on the PCT and very happy. We're probably at our coldest camp of the trip so far.
I'm
we're,
very cold.
We're at like, gosh, what elevation are we at? Like 9,000 feet.
Something like that, yeah.
We could look that up if we had do you have your phone?
It's in the tent.
So that's okay. We're at something like 9,000 feet right now, which is interesting. So today it's going to be hard to go through all our details too but that's okay.
Oh, I can go get it. I'm sorry. I
No.
forgot
Oh, you're good.
that
You're
we
good.
needed it for that.
So we spent a long time in town. Yesterday we opted to just kind of take an extra day. It really, really helped though. We were able to go to the library, fix the website. The website's still not perfect, but it's pretty good. I think it's simple and like gets the point across. So walktheparks.com is pretty good if you want to head over there. Also, like we were able to brainstorm like a whole bunch. We were trying to think ways we can do to make this like cooler or something like that. So we have a bunch of ideas. We just need to implement them. I don't know. I think we should maybe make more shorts and then throw those out there, and then maybe people can come on here. Please, as usual, if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out and ask them. We love it. If you want to ask something else, maybe not on here, feel free to email us, walktheparks@gmail.com, or check out our website and go and or comment or whatever. As you can see, we have our we're pretty well bundled up here. So I guess we will slowly at first take you through our whole fancy day. So we woke up pretty early today, right? At like 7:30 or something.
7:30.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We had a tasty breakfast. What do you have for breakfast?
I had Special K with red berries and chocolate milk.
How did that go?
Big fan. Chocolate milk makes everything better, in my opinion. Including Special K with red berries, and also a banana, and then some coconut yogurt, like coconut flavored yogurt, not coconut milk yogurt.
My first course for breakfast was the remaining pasta. We had shells with red sauce and meat in it. It was quite good, to be honest. Although I've had a bit of digestive flair, if you will,
That's a nice way of putting it.
today. But it tends to happen hiking a little bit. So that was my first course. I waited a few minutes and then I had some also Special K red berries with chocolate milk.
Also mixed with like a multigrain Cheerio or something. I don't know. We found like a bunch of cereal in the hiker box.
I also had, I think I'm lying. I think my first course was, I'm trying to eat this protein powder that I have. So I have a Nutella jar. I take the Nutella jar, put the powder in with some water, shake it all up, and then just like force myself to chug it. It tastes kind of gross, but I think it's important to try to get as much protein as possible now that I've done it. And now that I have that and a system down, because I was trying to put it in my water bottle and it's like doesn't fit and it just makes the water bottle disgusting. But if I have like one specific container for it, it tends to work out a little bit better.
That makes sense.
So there's that. And then, so I had a 3-course breakfast. I didn't eat my banana. I gave it to you. You carried it on trail. Actually, I did get a little bit of it in for our little lunch break, which was fun. Let's see. So then we checked out. We left at around, what time did we leave the hotel? Like 9? Is that true?
Like 9:30.
9:30. Just trying to get stuff. Man, we make like hiking is so funny. We make like such a mess. You just have a bunch of garbage because you're not trying to bring extra stuff with you on the trail, and you're trying to especially for food, you kind of end up stuff's all in a bunch of packaging or boxes. So you take all that. Do you have your puffy on? Are you warm?
No.
Are you like somewhat cold?
Yeah.
So Elizabeth, what was your theme of the day once we did start hiking?
My theme was being cold. I've been cold since we started walking at 10:30. I think I'm naturally more cold than other people or something, or maybe I'm just wimpy. But yeah, like we're up high, so like the air is a little bit chillier and crisper. And then walking uphill, I was sweating quite a lot. And then anytime I would stop, it would just immediately start to evaporate, and I would be like shaking like a dog, like a
Really?
little old chihuahua.
You were shivering today?
Yes, and then I don't know. I was just so cold all day long. And like when we stopped to get like water or eat food or anything, I just like my muscles would cool down, and then I would like curl up so tight. When I put my backpack on after eating lunch, I was like stiff. I was like a
Really?
board. Yeah, I was. It was very uncomfortable.
You think it's possible due to, you said you is it true, like while we were in town?
That's true.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you think that's part of it?
Maybe. I find like I get more stiff if I don't drink as much, but also coldness can do that.
I would attribute this to being cold.
I don't know. I would say like 40% of the time that I stand after a break, though, it's like pretty hard. Like, I don't know. Like, we're using our bodies pretty hard, and like, so it's easy to kind of get
This
stiff.
like very much felt like all my muscles have been clenching together because I'm cold though.
Huh.
Like, you know that feeling?
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
That's how I felt. Anyway, I'm freezing cold right now.
Then let's see. Okay, going back to our day. So we left the hotel. We checked out. We were going to mail some postcards. We'll send you a postcard too if you request it. Just go to our website and check out how to do that. So we went down to the post office, and then we started trying to hitchhike back to trail. I was actually surprised. People in this town seem to know, like, I guess there's two separate ways hikers can go. Like, people hitch like 18 miles to town from this place called Paradise Valley Cafe, or you walk a side trail down, which we did. And to get back to the side trail trailhead, it's only like a 2.5 mile drive or something. And it seems like everybody in town knows, like, for sure, Pacific Crest Trail hikers this time of year are like a huge economic like benefit, or at least they're present in town, however you want to look at it or whatnot. I think the truth is both, really. Like, they for sure, we saw PCT hikers everywhere
Yeah, for sure.
in town.
We saw a lot of other people though too.
Yeah, a lot of other people too. So we eventually got a ride from a dude with a Honda Fit, a manual Honda Fit. He was really cool too. He like chatted with us quite a bit like the whole way, and was talking about how I don't know, his wife likes the beach, he likes the mountains. Now they don't live near either, kind of. Is what I got from that.
Yeah.
So their compromise was to live in the desert, I guess. But he was like, I come up here once a week or something because he has friends. He used to live there, something like that. So he has some friends he hangs out with, and he's like, I'll give some hikers. It sounds like he gives hikers a ride, kind of in the good excuse to just drive around or talk to people for a few minutes. So he was really cool. It was funny because we actually, both of us, we got a ride. And then on the way, he's like, we saw another hiker, and he's like, oh, let me stop and give him a ride too. So another guy hopped in, and he was really nice. And then we got to the trailhead, very exciting. So we had about 2.5 miles of trail to get back up to the Pacific Crest Trail, and about 1,500 feet of gain. I will say, beautiful trail. Like, the views are beautiful, very well like maintained, very nicely switchback, like the perfect grade you could ask for like a trail gaining 1,500 feet in 2.5 miles. Like, honestly, like awesome, beautiful, well graded. Like, there's water in a couple places, like pretty views.
We saw a lot of day hikers too. That was nice.
There were a lot of day hikers. I was thinking, it must be so nice to live right around this area, or like Palm Springs, to be honest, because you have Joshua Tree National Park so close, but then you also have this, like, the San Jacinto Wilderness is like beautiful, and the relief on it. Like, listen to this. So we're like at about 9,000 feet today. Tomorrow we're gonna camp at, like, I think we go below 1,000 feet in like 18 miles or something like that. So we're literally losing 8,000 feet of elevation. Thankfully it is over like 18 or 20 miles or something, like, so hopefully our knees won't be in pain. Like, that's a lot of downhill hiking, kind of insane, really.
Yeah.
But who knows? So What were you gonna say?
Oh, I just said, who knows?
Who knows?
We're gonna find out.
So once we got to the trail itself was at 8,000 feet, right where we connected back to it. But then it immediately climbs another 1,000 feet. So we're at like 9,000 feet. And today's trail was just like absolutely beautiful. Like, again, it was like just this beautiful, like conifer forest. Like,
You know, like the old school national parks posters that you'd see in like history books?
okay.
That's what I feel like this is what that looks like.
Like for the West, for Yellowstone, or,
Yeah.
or like how so? What do you mean?
Yeah, like I don't know, maybe like Yosemite or something, like the like CCC posters that they made in like the 30s, 40s. I feel
All
like.
right. Or what do you mean? Can you describe the posters? Describe how what we're going through is similar to that?
Sure. Like, yeah, like huge, beautiful pine trees, like really big rocks. Just everything is like grand and beautiful, and I feel like that's how they like portrayed the American West, you know?
Yeah, a lot of
Because
the
it's true, it is grand and beautiful.
yeah, old growth forest. Right now we have like fog coming in. It was clear before, but now we're going to be in the clouds. Dun dun dun. We did have a little bit of snow on the trail today. That was exciting as well. A little bit of snow shine. No, it wasn't snowing
It wasn't
outside.
snowing, yeah,
We
there was
just had
just
to
snow.
walk through some patches of snow, and it was actually really easy. I don't know. There's some comments saying a week ago that there's some snow up ahead, but I doubt that that's still applicable. So we'll see what happens there. Hey, Altitution, send us your you should send us your mailing address when you get a chance, please.
Also, let us know if we're saying your username correctly.
Altitution?
Altitution.
Is that his trail name? Anyway, Mr. Altitution, sir, if you could send us your mailing address. All right, that'd be cool.
Love to send you a postcard.
Heck yeah. So let's see what else. Today I had a lot of elevation gain. I was a little nervous because it had about 4,000 feet of elevation gain hiking, because we go up and down or whatnot, but it had like 4,000 or so. And the last time I had 4,000, it felt terrible. But one thing that I really learned and really succeeded with, and with these clouds coming in, our reception might drop. Apologies on that. We'll see how this goes. But like without, I don't
Can I
know.
sit out here with like the sleeping bag liner?
No.
You're so mean to me.
It's gonna get so dirty, dude.
I don't care.
Oh my god.
It's so cold.
See, she needs to wear more clothing.
I have all of my layers on. Right
You do? You're
Yes.
Melly too?
Yeah.
Really?
I have mid layer, puffy raincoat, leggings, and pants.
We need this girl to carry more. Where's your buff, dude? You don't have your buff on?
It's in there.
Not all layers. Okay.
Alright.
So, I know it's gonna be it's cold. I'm introducing a couple of hikers to your video stream there on Zero. We go back to trail in the morning. Oh,
Oh, sweet.
awesome. Wait, and where are you getting on again? Is it at Idlewild? Are you like gonna be right around us?
I thought he said Cone Pass, but maybe I'm
Oh yeah, Cajon Pass. That's right. That's right. That's cool. Good luck. Good luck getting on there. That's gonna be amazing. That'll be so cool. But anyway, awesome day today. Scenery was amazing. Views were amazing. The trees were amazing. There's all these gnarled, I don't know exactly what type of like conifers we're looking at, but they are so cool. Like some of them have like literal trees growing out of them as like branches. And like a lot of them are like
I look
gnarled.
up and all I see is like hood.
All you see is what?
Hood. Like my hood
Oh,
of my jacket.
you can't see that big tree right there?
If I look real up, I can see it. Yeah.
But
It's
absolutely
very large and pretty.
amazing. Oh, you're going to Wrightwood. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Good luck getting back on the trail. That should be
Yeah,
fun. Very
congratulations.
cool. Hope everything works out and you're not injured or anything anymore. So let's see what else. So pretty like not busy trail today. We definitely saw some people going down the trail, like running into town that were like very excited to be
Yeah.
going into town. Some were funny.
I
They're-
had the leaving town blues today. So everyone I saw going into town, I was like, I'm so jealous of you.
So
I want
just-
to go into town.
Why don't you describe what the Leaving Town Blues was
Yeah.
in detail?
So the leaving town blues is when you have to leave town and you're really sad about it because you get used to the comforts of town. I think our mistake was stayed in town for like 2.5 days because it's quite easy to get vortexed, and once you do, it's like, oh, but there's like a shower and a bed and all kinds of things available, and I don't know. Yeah, I feel like every time I leave town, I feel like a little bit sad, and then once I'm back out here for like a day or two, I get over it, and I'm like happy to be hiking again. But
Oh, I have some huge news. Two things about town. One, I watched some videos about my backpack because they really claim like it's supposed to be able to carry the heaviest loads, the best. But I think I messed up, and I need a little part, like a little extension part that will extend and make the external frame higher in it. So anyway, so I have that on the way. Of course, it's like quite far away because it's like, it's always a gamble, like where you get stuff sent, and it's like, I don't know, you don't want to get stuff just like overnighted places. It'll probably get lost anyway, but when it gets signature required or something ridiculous. But anyway, so super excited. I ordered those. I'm getting those in Wrightwood, so that'll be cool. And then I also watched the video, and I kind of learned, like I made some like minor adjustments to my pack, and it really, really has helped to shift a lot of the weight more to my hip. So I'm very excited about those changes that I made, and I'm pretty optimistic. My body now is kind of confused again because it's like, wait a minute, your shoulders and trap don't have to do like 80% of the work anymore. And then it's all the weight almost on my hips. It's weirder going down, I found, but I think that I'm able to do uphills at a much more waiting for me at the top of the side trail, and she's like, "You want to keep going right now?" And I was
no,
like,
I was so
"Yeah."
confused. I was like, I for sure thought you were gonna want to sit for like 20 minutes.
So that's good. I don't know whether that's the time off, you know what I mean, and my body is adjusting to carry the insanely heavy pack, or if it is the adjustment to the pack, or what. But I'm excited and optimistic. I think that's good. I'm also excited about an 8,000 foot downhill. That's where I'm shining. You know, that gravity helps of the heavy pack helps me on the 8,000 foot downhill.
The downhills scare me more than the uphills. I will say that.
I know it is kind of funny. I think I'm still like faster than you on
You
the
are.
downhills for the most part.
I go real slow in the downs. 'Cause I'm afraid I'm gonna fall.
Let's see some other things that have changed. As far as food, you are so cold. Come
Getting
closer.
to the trembling part of the,
Oh my
of the
God.
sitting outside.
Don't you have oh, you can't wear your shoes.
Can I please get the cleaner? I will be very careful with it and not get it dirty.
Yeah, I guess. You get your phone too.
Yes.
Sending your first resupply package should arrive in plenty of time. Glad you're able to make changes that help you. Yes. Thank you for sending the resupply package. Really appreciate that.
Where's your blanket? Look, my mom says I should get it, so I'm gonna get it.
You have all your layers on?
Yes.
Even underneath, you wish you didn't send home the other layers.
What layers?
You sent home some layers.
Yes, but that's like the same as the layers I'm wearing right now. I just had multiples.
You couldn't, okay. Dude, you know what we should get? You know what you should buy? Like freaking down pants. They're so comfortable. Have you ever had down pants? Has anyone had down pants? What's that?
They sound amazing.
Yeah, they're nice. Some insulation or like synthetic. I mean, just some sort of insulated pants. I think there's like cheap ones on like Amazon. Maybe you can try those. Yeah, she's getting the blanket now and her cell phone. The blanket is very not the best though, which is pretty funny.
What?
The blanket is like very minimal.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just assume you're gonna say no to the sleeping bag. So.
It's not like I don't know. I'm scared. They're so expensive. They'll
I
get
know.
destroyed.
I don't want to hurt your expensive sleeping bags.
But it's okay. When it's this cold, I guess in the future we might try to we'll do it in the tent. We're trying to be out here for you
I'm
guys.
being really brave right now.
You are being really brave right now. So let's see.
I don't
Today
know if this is gonna help anything at all.
today we started at I don't know how many miles we even do today, like 11 or something.
Yeah.
So we left town kind of late. We did like 11 miles. She has her blanket. Oh, you feel warmer. The thing that we're still learning is like this area is so dirty. Like the PCT in general so far is so dirty. There's like dirt everywhere, so it's always like an effort to really try to keep clean, and it's hot and it's hard. What do you think about that, Elizabeth?
I think that's true, but I don't really care if things are dirty, honestly. Like I do to a certain extent, but also like my legs are dirty. We put our legs in the sleeping bag liner, you know?
Yeah, it's true. I guess I just try to do like try to, I don't know, I say that, but then I'm looking around, my crap's all in the friggin' dirt anyway, so everything's gonna be dirty. It's all good. So, yeah, today was pretty awesome. We didn't really interact with like too many people. Um, the I don't know, we saw some people that were like really excited running into town. We saw there was an alternate option today. Just a couple days you were sweating profusely, now you're freezing. Did you expect those wide swings in temperature? What's your answer to that?
Well, I think like in theory, yes, because it just like we knew what was coming on the map. But then like I don't know if I mentally did a good job.
And what do you mean by that? What was coming on the map? What do you mean by that?
Sorry, like when we look on the GPS map, our map on Far Out, you can see the elevation. So we knew that we were gonna come up to like 9,000 feet, and you can like read comments and stuff. Like we knew there was snow up here.
And I think how it works is all other variables equal, which is not really always true for weather, but I think every 1,000 feet in elevation you gain, the temperature drops like 3.5 or 4 degrees, like on average. But that really wasn't true. It was like a very, very warm front that came through. And then, I mean, one of the other reasons we stayed in town for an extra day was people were like shredding their tents and had these like nightmare stories. There was like this wind warning, like a high wind warning for like past like 3 days. One girl like shredded her tent and was like all upset about it, but it was funny. We actually saw the post that she submitted and it like sounded like it was her fault, but that's okay.
It
but
still sucks though.
Yeah, it still sucks for sure. And it is hard. That's a hard skill. Like you don't expect to be encountering like wind that is like just on the border of like going to destroy your tent and being able to like, you have to be able to know how to set it up properly and not be lazy about like a tent selection and be willing to like go a couple extra miles or do whatever it takes to find like a somewhat protected site versus an exposed site. Like stuff like that is stuff that takes a while to learn or whatnot. But it is, I mean, if I'm honest, today for me, probably about an ideal temperature like hiking. Do you hate that I say that?
It's hard for me to imagine because I was cold the entire time.
I know.
But I get it. I get how like normal people would, or I don't know if I'm not normal or not. I don't know why I have such strong reactions to the cold.
I think,
but like I could see how it would be pleasant.
I think you really need to like change up your gear. Plus, like, I don't know, you didn't wear your buff at all today. Like, why not? Because you can have that up. That's an extra layer of warmth. Maybe I was suggesting getting like a different hat. I don't know. Like most people hike in their mid layer. Maybe consider like a mid layer. I don't know. I'm thinking just vary up your you know?
Yeah,
because your mid layer is for sure warmer.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rain jacket's warm too.
Maybe all three.
You could, I mean, even like down pants or something are pretty amazing too. Even like light ones, you might like love that. I don't know. I just want to help you.
I know.
Because it's always like,
I think a lot of the time I just gotta suck it up and do it. You have zero body fat, Pip, so you need layers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's the reason.
I would think so. Partially, or just like, I don't know. You can beat it. Like, you could. I don't know. I feel like saving your mid layer. I feel like wearing your mid layer might be a good idea during hikes.
Okay, maybe I'll start doing that again.
Will you honestly?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something to try.
Just zero and cuddle. That's so tempting. That's like all I ever want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Both of us, it's kind of funny. It's like, sure, I'm a hiker, but I'm more of a zeroer. I do like a good 0 day.
Yeah.
So it is funny.
Altitution has a good idea. We did just take 2 zeros.
And cuddle.
Yeah, and cuddle.
Um,
But
that's pretty funny.
yeah,
Um,
I am excited to not be this high up anymore. I think that'll be good.
well, but of course, the PCT is so
And then we
funny
go back
though.
up.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
tomorrow we go down to like 1,000 feet or something ridiculous, like bottom of the desert. I'm sure it'll be hot. It's supposed to be like a really windy area. There's comments about like there's a wind farm that we go through, so like literally a place where laughed at my wiener review. Yeah, we thought we'd start making some reviews of food and stuff just for like some other stuff
The
to
hot
do.
dog sandwich was a special one.
So
a
I
big
analyze
specialty.
and both of us like it's fun to cook. Like you can just make so much good food for like cheap. Like we always feel guilty kind of going out to restaurants, like because they're nice but they end up being just like so expensive. Like most of the time it's not really worth it, because I always think like my dream, to be honest, that's kind of the dream, because we had it was like we had this beautiful place wedding. There was this beautiful creek right outside. There was like we heard frogs like at night kind of croaking like to go
There's
to
a koi
bed.
pond.
Yeah, there was a koi pond. It was just, there was like this cool lodge thing we could hang out in. We hung out and played cards and stuff like that. It was just like, and with the kitchen, so we could like make food. So it was just lovely. Like that's
This is why I have the leaving town blues. It's because of all that.
yeah, it was pretty much the
and
dream.
then today we walked into a cold cloud of coldness.
And now the cloud is even cloudier.
Yeah.
And because we didn't leave earlier, we can't get off the ridge until tomorrow. So we're stuck camping up here in the cold. I'm sure it'll be colder tomorrow. We should look up the. Can I use your phone for a second?
yeah.
All right, you're gonna yap.
I'm gonna yap. Let's see. We listened to more of Pillars of the Earth today. Some crazy stuff happens very early on. I don't think I'm gonna spoil it for anyone, but I listened to that for like an hour and a half today, and I was like, oh my god, why is he doing these things? But I don't know if that's interesting to anyone who's not reading the book.
So we started a couples book club.
Yeah, there's
So
context here.
reading a book together. It's called Pillars of the Earth. It's the one we're on now. It's one of my favorite books. It's like quite a bestseller. Like life in the Middle Ages, like the 1300s and stuff. What do you think so far? Of
I like it.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Honestly.
When we started listening to it, I was a little bit confused. Sorry, because I didn't quite understand like what it's like a 40-hour long audiobook, and I was like, what are they going to talk about for 40 hours straight? I don't understand. But it's not connected to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I don't know what
Okay.
it's doing.
But yeah, I think it's quite a good storytelling. There's like now that I understand kind of it's like a historical fiction, like look into the lives of people who lived around this time. I kind of get it, because at first I thought it was fantasy or something. I was like, what is
There's no
what's going
fantasy like stuff in it too, but
yeah. I like it quite a lot. Yes.
Cool. So if anybody wants to join us out there, we're reading Pillars of the Earth. We really just started, given that the book's 40 hours long. So if you consider that.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to look to see what the forecast is for tonight, so we can see. I don't know if you're going to like this or hate this or somewhere in the middle.
Sometimes ignorance really is bliss, you know.
Okay, so tonight, clear with a low around 37. North wind, 5 to 10 miles an hour.
Okay.
Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 65, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Okay, so now if we look at the next place, which is I-10, which is all the way at the bottom of the, we have, let's see, sunny with a high near 82, west wind
Yeah.
15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts as high as 40 miles per hour.
Never mind. It almost sounded nice.
No, but I think it's like the wind farm. I'm pretty sure that area
That's
in
the wind
particular
farm.
is like, yeah, like it's insanely windy. That's not that bad though.
Yeah, 82 is nice.
Yeah, there you go. You'll love that.
I will love that.
So that's what we have to look forward to. So anyway, couples book club is going well. I believe your mom is going to join us on it too, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know. Have you started the book yet? Oh no! Pause due to poor connection. No. Sorry, it keeps cutting out. We're in
yeah.
the clouds here.
Blake asked if you had started the book yet, Mom. It's okay if you have.
Just curious.
We just finished chapter 1, although chapter 1 was 2 hours long. So
I know it has like separate parts. It's like 1, 2,
I
3,
was looking
4,
at that today.
5.
Every chapter is at least an hour and a half, if not like 3 or 4 hours long.
What speed do you listen to it at?
1.2.
You do?
Yeah.
That's your go-to?
Yeah, normal speed is a little too slow for me. I need it to be.
That's
Talk
interesting.
faster.
I've never tried because I've tried, I feel like 2x, it's like way too fast, even
Yeah.
1.5. Maybe 1.25 is the way to go, or 1.2, whatever.
1.2 is where it's at. Yeah.
All right, I'll give that a shot. I'm starting this weekend. I had a book I needed to finish, and now I have, so now Pillars. All right. I don't know. It's interesting. I really like it. I mean, to me, it's more a story just about like, what life was like during that time in the 1300s, and it's like good storytelling. I don't know that it's like gonna change our lives or anything like that.
It's really nice to listen to for like a long period of time because
It's like it's like entertaining,
if
and
you
there's
have
like
nothing else to do except for walk uphill and listen to that, it's like a good combo.
yeah, and if you lose focus for like a few minutes, it wouldn't be the worst.
Yeah.
So that's cool that you're starting it this weekend. So let's see. It's planned for tomorrow. Our big downhill. Oh my God! Something else crazy happened today. There were numerous natural water sources, and they weren't even like that many miles apart.
Yeah.
Like we like 4 or 5 today on the trail. Like some weren't even on the thing, which is so drastically different than our whole like having to drop 500 vertical feet and hike a mile off trail like to go get water.
Yeah.
So that's a big plus. It's nice to be able to have that. Although we didn't mind that, if you need water, you got to get water. But there it is.
Yeah.
All right. So are we making dinner now?
Yes.
You want to make it?
Sure.
All right.
Do we have water?
Yeah. Yep. Backpack.
Oh.
So we'll make dinner and go through, sit here with you guys, and then we'll probably sign off because it is pretty cold out, to be honest. I'm a little bit cold too. I don't even know. Maybe I have some other layers you can wear. I have some like thermal pants. Maybe.
Maybe.
Do I have those?
I think I just need to be like in a shelter, like
Some rain pants.
under.
What
Maybe
does that
rain
mean? In a like in our tent?
Yeah. And then
Yes. Oh, and you said the junk food reviews are very funny. Thank you. We're gonna try to have try to add more of those.
yes.
I guess we could do one with this maybe, but let's see. Can I see your phone?
Yes.
Thank you. So life is good, although for Elizabeth life is pretty cold. The out of town blues and the
It's been a rough day.
but I don't know. To be honest, it was beautiful.
It was really beautiful, yeah.
It was
The
amazing.
views definitely make up. It's like having a puppy. Like having a puppy is incredibly challenging and like frustrating, but they're really cute. That's kind of like through hiking. Like it's really challenging and frustrating, but the views are beautiful. Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think so. Like, yeah, I mean, there's nothing. Yeah, your merch came today. Yay, that's awesome that
Yeah.
your merch came.
Wear it out and about and tell everyone they should buy some. So then we can zero. And
Or you
cuddle.
could you could take a picture of yourself in it if you want to. We could post a story if you're down. I'm glad you got it. I was a little nervous. Really, my friend Matt, shout out Matt if you're here. Thank you. I appreciate you. I just asked him kind of randomly, like, hey, would you be willing to
So-
send some stuff?
Enough or do we?
I would think more. Yeah, like, yeah, that's probably good. And then here's this. But anyway, I don't know that he really like, cause he was kind of like, didn't really know if he really knew of what it involved. So thank you though, Matt. So that's awesome
out
that
to
he sent
Matt.
that
Thank
to you.
you
So
so
basically, how it works is we weighed the like. In theory, maybe we can print labels, but I just told him to go and see what the cheapest that you could get it sent for, and then I just give him a few extra dollars so that you can mail it, because going to the post office all the time is so annoying. And then, but I appreciate you, Matt. So let's see here. Total daily miles. I think we only end up doing like 12 or something today, thanks to Matt. James now has a shirt too. All right, hopefully James digs the shirt. If anything, it's a very comfortable shirt.
Yes, it is a very comfortable shirt.
Very, very comfortable shirt. The tri-blend is where it's at. Weather, to be honest, although it was cold, it was mostly sunny today, really. It was just we were in so much shade. It's so funny. I was thinking about that too, about the Pacific Crest Trail. Is just, this is like kind of how it rolls. Like kind of, it's like 2 to 3 days ago, whatever, we're like the hottest we've ever been. And like, it's terribly hot. And then as soon as, you know, then 2 days change and like literally it's like freezing and like so cold. So that's how we're rolling. That's how we're rolling. Let's see, flora and fauna. Did you see? Oh man, I keep trying to think. I never think about it fast enough. The squirrels are enormous here.
Yeah.
I gotta take a video of it. They're so funny just because they're
are.
like 50% larger than like a East Coast
Yeah.
squirrel or any
Dude.
squirrel I've ever seen anywhere else.
Everything's bigger in the West.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Bigger views, bigger squirrels.
They're like big and fluffy. I think we should get one as a pet. Like,
A big fluffy
trap one.
squirrel? You want to trap a squirrel and keep it? I mean, I guess.
That'd be cute.
I don't know. I feel like I have met a guy.
Like, what's the girlie from Willy Wonka, Veruca Salt? She wants a squirrel.
Does she? I don't remember.
Oh, no,
that.
sorry, that's in the new one from, not the like original movie
The,
from the 70s. It's the Johnny Depp one.
I have watched the Johnny Depp one. I don't remember that part of it. But that's okay. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I can actually see way in the distance a wind like turbine thing going. Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
So I think that's where we're going tomorrow.
And they're blowing right at us.
We got. I know.
The squirrels attack Veruca Salt.
Ah,
and the
okay.
Johnny Depp one. Yeah.
So yes, there's giant squirrels. They're very cute, but every time I like just miss them, really. Again, I saw a couple lizards, but not that many. I think we're up higher.
I saw a chipmunk.
Yeah, chipmunks. I heard something in the woods, and I was like trying to investigate, but then I was like, oh man, hopefully it's not a hiker trying to use the bathroom.